Hi guys, I just woke up from my nap. This morning, before it rained, I was able to do a few things. And what I did, Lillian might like this idea. I think it's ingenious. You might have to look that word up because I'm not too sure what ingenious means. But look, you see the bamboo? Okay, I'll put some cucumbers here. And cucumbers like to climb up their vine and they need a trellis. And I was going to make a trellis. And I said, oh, why don't I just take some bamboo, don't cut the branches off. Let's see if I can get a close up here. Don't take the branches off. I just poke them in the ground. Let's see. Whoop. I was going to try to see if I could get the cucumber. You can see the cucumber down there, pretty little. Anyway, so the cucumber's a vine, and it can grow right up that bamboo. Now on this side I had some beans, and so what I did was I made a trellis with a string. Let me see if I can get that trellis with the string. And beans. Those are pole beans. They're not from Poland or anything like that. They call them a pole bean. You know, like they call a polecat a polecat. A totem pole. I don't think they're from Poland. Could be though. I never did see a polecat. I asked him, are you a polecat from Poland? I do know one thing. I'm not gonna say it though. I know I stepped in polecat poo-poo. I don't know which from Poland, but that's another story. Well, here's my little, see if I can show it to you. I'm getting voiceover with holding the camera. Voiceover is a word I made up just now because I couldn't think of a word that meant really lousy. So voiceover. I'm making up words as I go along. Can you hear all that traffic? We got a bunch of trucks. Oh, there it is. In my bed. I got beans. I got red beans on one side. No, that's not the red beans. That's the string beans. Then on the other side, I put white beans, fennelly beans, the Italian white beans. But they didn't come up. Look at the red string beans. Came up like crazy. Anyway, it's a lot of traffic on the highway. I'll turn around and see. See, I get better using this thing as I use it a while. I might go back to the pole bean so you can see it. But there's a lot of traffic. And there's these big trucks full of chopped down trees. And there's big trucks that go get gravel and sand. And they go by it pretty fast. Now I built all the trellises. I'm a regular trellis architect. I can design the trellis on a whim in the woods medieval. So look, I got these spinach seeds. They're not doing too good. I'm talking about it took them a long time to come up. And they need a trellis. So the last trellis I made, I banged in these big pieces of bamboo I've been saving. And you might not be able to see it, but I got a piece of chicken wire. So let me see if I can change sides, get a better shot. So this is a big bamboo drinking wire, and way at the bottom is a little tiny spinach plant. Look over here though. You gotta see. If I can get it, yeah, I can get it. Look on my display corn. I planted some corn, not so much to plant corn to eat. I planted some corn just to see what it was gonna look like. You know, I'm inquisitive, experimental. Those are, if I can get them, I'm getting dizzy taking these pictures. Oh, there they are. Those are squash plants. They come along real good. They didn't need a trellis. Now, I don't know if you can see this trellis. Look at this ingenious design of a trellis for loofah sponge. That's a gourd. When they small, you can eat them like a zucchini squash. And after they get big and they turn brown and they dry out, they make like a sponge, a vegetable sponge thing called loofah sponge. And I got 2 of them down there. It just seems like they're taking a long time to grow. But I'm growing them. Now my best little garden is the first one I made. You see all that green? That's a small hugelkultur. Dug a hole, put a lot of wood in it, buried the wood up with some leaves, and put the bud back on top of the leaf. And see those 2 pieces of bamboo? That's right there. I put those up yesterday. The spinach plants, 2 teeny weeny, big as a fly, spinach. And over here, it's another trellis. And let me show you my ingeniousness. I'm an ingenious. I want that written in my epitaph. But here lies the ingenious. I think I'm gonna change my name to Ingenious. So let's see what I did. Ta-da! You can see, I got cucumbers. They like to climb. They're vine, cucumber vines. I got 2 types. I got the big slicing, standard size cucumbers, and I got the small pickling cucumbers. So I got 2 trellises. I used bamboo on one of them and put screen, and on the other one, I put my ingenious idea of leaving the branches on the bamboo. Call me Mr. Ingenious. You know, there might be a song in there. Call me Mr. Ingenious. Call me. Call whatever you want, but don't call me late, because I'm always early. Well, you know, I took more pictures than I thought I'd take. And I didn't even have to walk backwards. This whole picture thing I did as loofah sponge trellis. You can see it from the distance. You can see the spinach trellis. You can see everything in this panoramic view. Let me go a little slower. There's a tree. There's the cucumber and some spinach, some loofah trellis, a trellis with some spinach, my greenhouse, and a bunch of stuff. When it started raining, I ran inside. I didn't want to stand outside and get wet. Then I wouldn't be ingenious, would I? I'd be wet. Probably stinky. If you notice, I did shave. Took a shower and shaved yesterday. And I'm wearing this scarf because these mosquitoes, and there's a bunch now, been wanting to bite me on the back of the neck And now they bite me on the hands right now because I didn't spray repellent on my hand. I had gloves on. I don't have gloves on now. See? Just plain old grandpa hand. So I guess I'll end this one right here. I done did more than what I thought. Now let's see. If I'm gonna end it here, it's April. It's Thursday, April the 20, I guess it's the 23rd, 2020. I'm not too sure what numbers it is because I just got up from my nap, and it could be the next day because I was asleep. Every time I go to sleep, I wake up, it's another day, except for when I take my nap, then it's the same day. It's kind of confusing when you get old. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. Coming to you from Pearl River in the time of coronavirus. Grandpa, the Ingenious. The end. Well, let's see. I remember what button. Oh, it's this button, I think.